Let's make sure we got some audio going. We'll wish everybody a happy day. Hopefully, you are staying warm out there with all the craziness that's happening. Let's see what we got going here. Do we have audio? Let's double check. Let's see. There we go. We got audio. We are live. Happy Sunday. Fun day. We're going to talk some knives. We're going to talk a little SHOT Show. We're going to talk a little TSA. Means check your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Check your stuff. But first off, we had a little super chat already with a donated membership from our master moderator, Big Red EDC. Shout out to Big Red. You guys, that's so awesome. And Donald Malinkovich got his membership back. Congratulations, Donald. Woo-woo. Pocket Privilege EDC in the house. Angelo is here early. So is Rule Number 9. Rule Number 9, Platinum Crew Member, Master Moderator. So, Mike Jernak jumping in as well early. Master Moderator and Platinum Crew Member. Thank you for being here. Oh, man, we got Big Red EDC here. Master Moderator, Platinum Crew Member. Mr. Mouse is in the house. Member of the crew. Old Lady Angler. Ola is in the house. Member of the crew as well. Ever Evolving Daily Carries in the house. Member of the crew. Thank you all for being here. Top Dog 8762 is in the house. Platinum Crew Member and Master Moderator. I got a little throat thing going on. You know, you don't go to SHOT Show without bringing some home. You can't buy anything there, but good golly, you can receive things, you know? The free gift that you get is fantastic. So I got a little stuff on the side here. Crows Blades is in the house. Gold Class Crew Member, what is up? Thank you for being here. Got a little hauls that we're going to hit up in a few. Let's see here. Who else is here? Todd Kingery's here. TK, Platinum Crew Member and Master Moderator. Good to see you as well. I almost canceled today just because of being able to talk. But I wanted to bring the message of goodness and talk about all the good things. OC Omega stacking in the house. Seppi Dog's here. Gold Class Crew Member. What's up, Dog? What's up, Seppi Dog? I had to. I'm sorry. All right. We're ripping through. We're getting caught up. Like I said, Donald Malinkovich got his membership back. Congratulations, Donald. Thank you, Big Red, for that. I really appreciate that. Mo Patty, EDC's in the house, member of the crew. Barbie EDC Girl's in the house, member of the crew and Master Moderator. Douglas Wagner's here. What's up, Douglas? Good to see you as well. We got Paper Tiger. EDC is in the house, Platinum Crew Member and Master Moderator. Good to see you. Gareth HP is here. Gold Class Crew Member. What is up, Gareth? Now, I haven't forgot. We have the giveaway from last Monday, the live stream. We're going to get that going, shipped out as well. We got it almost all packed up. Getting a couple things from SHOT Show included. Audioitis is snowed in. Oh, man, that's no good. Bradley Swaney's in the house, member of the crew. What is good? Robert Willoughby's in the house. What's happening? And we got a couple things popping up here. Let's say hello to Rob Tenring's in the house, Gold Class Crew Member. Jason Beecher's here. Ginger Fisher 75 is in the house. Jim Cox, member for 10 months, saying good afternoon, folks. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the member chat. I love it. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Cat Scratch Knives in the house. We got Jay Korskin in here, Gold Class Crew Member, saying live from YouTube. It's fun day, snow day, on the weather outside is frightful. Smash the frost-bitten thumbs up. I like that. Thank you. Always good with the intros. All right. What else we got here? Slim Tissues in the house. Slim. There is some amazing stuff I wish I could talk about. Amazing stuff. We'll talk about a little bit of what I can talk about here in a little bit. But good golly, they need to hurry up and put some of those out because I don't know. They made us sign some NDAs, but they were letting a lot of people back there. So we'll see how it goes. Had a little secret area. We'll explain that in a little bit. Angry Tom's hat next door. Remember the crew's in the house saying, "Let's go Seattle." Little Seahawks Rams game later on today. I think the Broncos and Patriots are playing here very, very shortly. Good luck if you have one of your teams in. Thank you, Big Red, for the link for Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Appreciate that. We got Mick Ranger in the house, Gold Class crew member. What is up? We got Marshall Law 123, Platinum crew member, Master Moderator, with the super chat saying Mr. Mouse wins a Mora. So awesome, so awesome. Mr. Mouse, let me write this down. But Mr. Mouse, I need you to send me an email, zach.edc@gmail.com, so we can get your address and get a more out to you. I'm just writing it down in my notes. But yeah, get that rolling in. Appreciate that, Marshall. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for the awesomeness of granting people with the generous donation of Moras. All right, Mr. Mouse is here. We see that. Member of the crew. Anthony Kitchens in the house. Good to see you, Anthony. All right, what else we got here? What else we got? I got to get caught up on it. Bradley Vissidin jumping back into Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Thank you, Bradley. Those of you who are new members or members that may have not seen, we have the January members exclusive giveaway going. I got something fun for it. I'm just saying. So smash over to that video. Check it out. Leave a comment with what I ask in that video to be entered. I think we're going to do the drawing the first Sunday of February. So we'll do it live here so we can all have fun and enjoy and get to see what you win. So one lucky winner. We'll get to enjoy that. All right. Let me get caught up. Donald Malinkovich with his membership back saying, let's go. Joseph S. is in the house. What's happening? Good to see you as well. KK is here. Platinum crew member, Master Moderator. Good to see you as well. Marshall snuck in there like a ninja. Mr. Mouse, thank you so much, Marshall. Love this community. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Mouse. Very kind of you. We'll throw in a little swag with that as well. Got to get some channel swag with those Moras. That is half the fun. Scott Benefield's in the house. Happy DSKFS fam. Hope everyone is staying warm and dry. Barbie's like, cold and snowy day here in North Carolina. I bet. I've seen some of those weather reports. I felt really bad for the people at the airport when we were leaving Las Vegas. Stuff was getting canceled and delayed. I saw one person was like, hey, our plane departed. We're headed to Boston. I don't know if we're going to be able to land when we get there, is what the pilot said. So I was like, that sucks. Kurt White's in the house. What's up, Kurt? How you doing? BFV GNR, what up? How's the shuffle, Trina? BFV, got a little, let's call it under the weather going on. But we're going to battle through it. We're going to keep rolling best we can, right? It's just one of those things, man. You get, hundreds of thousands of people there from all over the world. It brings the Petri dish together so it can percolate. Will be Platinum crew member for 41 months says 12 degrees here in Southwest Ohio right now. Wind chill of -2. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the member chat, Will. I appreciate that. All the support and dang, stay warm. It is sunny and like 38 here in Portland, Pacific Northwest. And it was like mid-20s overnight. But we've been very blessed with some clear weather. So the West Coast is kind of, getting out of it a little bit. We had a bumpy ride out of Vegas pretty much all the way back until we hit Crater Lake in Oregon. And then it smoothed out for the remainder of the ride pretty much. So that was good. But a really bumpy first hour and a half of the flight. So that's okay. That's okay. It's expected. And the pilot was great. He was very informative. he loved the PA. He's like, attention, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We're going to incur a little bit of turbulence here. We're going to go ahead and leave the seatbelt sign on, and I'm going to ask the flight attendants to go ahead and put the carts away, and please remain seated. And you're like, oh, dude, he's asking for the carts away? He's like, we're going to encounter a little bit of turbulence, and, we've already experienced the mild stuff, and it was pretty, bumpy in my opinion, but it's what it is. And I was like, and he's like, so we might get some moderate stuff as well. And I'm like, ooh, we're going to get a little excitement here. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. They were communicating with each other, as pilots do, to find the smoothest flight for the passengers. NFK20, what's up? Good to see you. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to get caught up. Thank you for all the comments. The awesomeness is always free. Yeah, 100%, 100%. They're always giving away the awesomeness. All right, we got Gareth HB, member for 12 months. Got his gold crew membership. Got the gold class membership for Gareth. Look at, it's been 525,000 minutes. Gareth says, keep well and be safe, all. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, Clint Crosby's in the house. What's up, Clint? OZ Nero's in the house. Platinum crew member. What is up? Good to see you as well. Oznaral 34776. I think I remember that. What does it spell? Look in the mirror. Mr. Simon, how are you? Please talk about the new black aluminum Magnica bug out. Best bug out ever. It's pretty fancy. We'll talk about it in a few here. Definitely. Rolf Robinson's in the house. Aries EDC, what's up? Good to see you as well. All right. CK is in the house. Platinum crew member, master moderator. G-Mon, Nana's here. Gold class crew member. Gabe Harlan's in the house. Frostbit warning has been issued. Oh, no good. Brown Sugar's here. What's up, Brown Sugar? All right, all right. We getting caught up here, I think. Actually, I said 12 inches, as in 12 inches of snow. Oh, dang, well. The Maronis are here, 4 degrees and negative 15 wind chill here in New York. Insane amount of snow, can barely see my car. Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm glad the internet's working so we can all communicate. Hopefully, they'll keep you warm inside. That's the best. Thanks, Barbie. I appreciate it. It was a good time. The flight down there, super smooth the whole way, which was awesome. We loved it. Brasher Beer is here. Don and Chris are here as well. What is happening? Good to see you both. We got Hey, it's the Johnsons, member for 5 months. Hope all is safe and warm. On the Edge, member for 1 month. Hello, everybody. Good to see you all on Championship Sunday. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Lance Foley's here. 16 with -2, wind chill in Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock, Texas. It's probably not the name of the song, but that's all good. Mo Patty, member for 4 months. Happy Sunday fun day, all. Mick Ranger, gold class crew member, 15 months. Hey, stay safe, warm, and awesome night, fam. Jim Miller, platinum crew member for 31 months, saying, I hope everyone is safe, warm, and dry. Cheeto Ventura, Chip Detective, is in the house. What's up, Cheeto? Good to see you as well. Keep your day job, Zach. Thank you. Barbie EDC girl, member for 8 months. I'm 48 subs away from 1,500. That's 5 knife giveaway. 1 year giveaway today after Zach. Definitely go check out Barbie EDC girl's channel. She's so close, 1,500, and doing a giveaway today. Oh my gosh. Don't miss it. Rule number 9, platinum crew member, 58 months. Hope everyone stays warm and safe. I love it. All right, let's see. I think we're caught up. We got 1 minute knife review. The Great Southern Treadkill also jumping in. Welcome, welcome. On the Edge EDC, member of the crew's here as well. The Jake's in the house. What's up, what's up? All right, well, we got a couple interesting things on the table from the old Benchmade. We have their new patch they were giving out, very large one. Benchmade knives, stay ready, be prepared. 1987's the focus. Start of the company. big eagle getting the snake. Kind of cool. How also had some Benchmade swag from the event on Wednesday that we went to, which is kind of cool. They had a House of Metal theme going on, which we'll talk about in a minute as well. One of the first awesome things we had, besides our very smooth and wonderful flight down. What's up, Henry? Remember the crew? Is we had my backpack go through screening at TSA. All of my stuff. Every time I get home from a trip, I always take everything out of all my bags, my backpack, everything. To do the usual, right? Put it all back where it needs to be. Go through everything. What's up, Kane Miranda? How are you? And basically, Bench Talica. Yeah, right, Marshall? And my backpack that I usually have is a carry-on, and I use for other trips. I used it last on a trip to Blade Show West with Big Red and Blade Banner when we went down to Salt Lake City. And of course, on that trip, we were driving, so no worries about TSA or anything else going on. That's pretty good. Nice, Lance. Subscribe to Barbie. Right on. That's cool. Thanks for doing that, Lance. And that's one of those things where I guess I didn't check it well enough. I packed that bag full of stuff. You know what I mean? EDC Renzo, what's up, man? Platinum Crew member, Master Moderator. Good to see you as well. Appreciate you jumping in, man. Good to see you. Wyvern Kodiak, what's happening? And I packed it with, chargers and other stuff and pens and all these things. And they were all piled on top of each other. And I'm like, they're all a big jumbled mess. And I was like, oh, they probably want to pull it all out and see what's in there. Because it was on top of each other. You can't really see. I'm like, okay. But in Portland, TSA has an automated system with a lot of stuff now for TSA. And basically the bags come, they come out of the x-ray machine like this, and then it splits to 2 lanes. And the one lane goes to where everybody's waiting for their stuff, and the other one goes behind this plexiglass shield. And it goes directly to a TSA agent waiting by another computer and has a nice little stainless steel area for opening bags. And I'm like, oh, I must have won a prize, right? What's up, Burning Stable Forge? Remember the crew? How are you? And I was like, this is great. What's up, YZ3? Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting Gold Class crew member for 16 months. Happy Sunday Fun Day, everyone. And I was like, oh, I must have won a prize. This is great, And I was kind of joking with the TSA agent. And, they try to remain serious. They have an important job to do. And I was like, okay. Fair enough. And I did get a prize, 100%. And it was one of those things where I was like, let's see what prize. And so, what's up, Dale Lane? Kathleen Smith, how are you? And I was like, well, and I explained, what's up, Matt Conklin, member of the crew? Hey, it's the Johnsons, member of the crew as well. And I was like, well, you probably just want to pull it all out and see what's in there. That's fine. There's all this stuff on there. And there's, charging banks and, other things. And I'm like, okay. Well, she obviously knew what was in there. And so I was like, yeah, in the middle one, I have all this stuff, right? And that's another thing, BFV, I'll talk about in a second. Yeah, what's up, Robin? How are you? Ground Fog, what's happening? And I was like, okay, K Mason, Platinum Crew member, Master Moderator, good to see you. I was like, well, let's pull it all out, right? And I got, Mrs. Zach with me and stuff, and she's all watching. She's like, what'd you get? And I'm like, I have no idea, right? I have no idea what's in there. And Eagle Scout EDC, what's happening? And so she starts pulling stuff out. She's moving things out of the big pocket, and she's like, no, not in there. Zips it back up, and goes to the next one. She's pulling the pens out and other stuff, and chargers and other stuff. And then she's looking back at the screen, and I was like, yeah, it's all stacked on each other, so it's hard to sort it out. And she goes, I said, it's probably that charger mixed with, it was this one right here. I said, it's probably this, bank charger right here. It was setting on some other stuff, so probably hard to see through it, using the x-ray stuff. And she's like, She's like, no, it wasn't that. It's a knife. And I go, a knife? And Mrs. Zach starts like giggling and laughing. I'm like, dang, all right. It's what it is, right? Mick Ranger, Gold Class crew member, what's up? The Forever List was a prize. Yes, exactly, Todd. And what's up, Elite Turd Burglar? How are you? And I was like, Manny Z, Platinum crew member, what's up? I was like, oh, a knife. And all of a sudden, I'm like racking my brain. I'm like, dude, I went through everything. I went through every pocket. Obviously, not good enough. So, underneath the pocket where the pens are and the other stuff, in the very bottom, there's like a crease where the bag folds up. Sure enough, if my blacked out bug out build was in there. Now, if it was like an old used one and other stuff, I would have been like, confiscate it, let's move on, right? Like, take my lashings and, I'll see it on eBay, right? I'll see it on, Metal Complex's channel or somebody else that buys, 30 pounds of confiscated TSA knives. But it had glow rhino build to it, my blacked out one. It had the glow plug, lanyard hole plug, which they don't make anymore, which I talked to them about that on this trip because of this. And also had the glow rhino thumb studs. And I was like, I can't lose that. And so she's like looking at me. Then the interesting part is this. So like, I'll use this bug out, for example. She pulls it out and she opens it. She's like, yep, it's blade. It's the bug out. Now, obviously with the FRN handles, the stuff they're going to see is the glow rhino plug, because it's like steel with the tritium. And then obviously they can see the blade, but they're not going to see much of the scales. It's going to go right through those, right? Because of the material. So the blade like stands out big time. Yeah, TSA would keep that. Oh, 100% somebody would. So she literally like opens it up once, verifies it's a blade. Okay. And then she's like going over my options, right? She's like, well, do you have somebody out the outside you can give it to you? If not, like we can confiscate it, you'll forfeit it. Or there's another option where you can mail it back to yourself. And I'm like, oh, what's that entail? She's like, well, it's like $27 if it's here in the US, blah, blah, blah. And it takes, weeks or whatever. And I'm like, okay, let's do that. She's like, but if you don't have the time, we can just walk on with it and, confiscate it. And I'm like, no, let's mail it back. BFV says the good knives never make it to the auctions. There's a store in Austin that gets all the TSA surrenders and they sell the good stuff separately. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so the funny part is she keeps looking at it. She's like, she's seeing the glow because it's on both sides. She's seeing the thumb studs, but she keeps turning it over like this, like looking at it. Like she's really digging this bug out, right? And so I'm like, what in the heck? And so I was like, oh man, she's eyeballing that bug out like crazy, right? And I'm like, she wants it. I'm like, yeah, let's go mail it back. So Jay Korskinen, Gold Class crew member for 22 months. They screw you at the drive-thru in TSA. Ouch, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, agreed. The drive-thru, TSA, it's non-win. And so anyway, so she walks me over separate, go over to this kiosk machine, and members of the crew, I think I sent out a picture as well to everybody, showing the kiosk machine and stuff. And it's a pretty like self-explanatory thing. She, there's a special little pouch for it. And yeah, she has good taste, Mo Patty, 100%. And called dibs. Yeah, exactly. And so anyway, so it's kind of funny. And, you have the opportunity, which is great. I know old dad talked about it. He had his Swiss Army knife that he lost and, had the same option, and he got it mailed back to himself, which is great. And for $27, I was like, here's the deal. At least, like, I got a receipt. It's supposed to come back in a few weeks. I got all this stuff. I got a picture of it. It's what it is, right? Well, I couldn't get video of the whole incident because I was going to video of the whole thing, right, for all y'all. And then it's like, they still had my phone locked up in my bag because I put all my stuff. You have to put everything in your bag to go through TSA. Well, they kept my bag locked up over there and wouldn't give me my phone back. And Mrs. Zach was too busy laughing that she didn't film it. So That's all right. We'll see how it goes. I got my receipt. I have faith in the system there. We'll see what that entails. But if it was an old beat up bug out, I probably would have just let it go and been like, hey, let's try to see if it winds up online somewhere, and just for giggles, right? Try to get it back for cheaper. But because of those upgrades, I'm like, I can't do that. I got to get that Glow Rhino stuff back. What's up, My Knife Journey? Platinum crew member, master moderator. How are you? So anyway, so that was the fun of TSA. In addition, I always get patted down. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. I always get patted down, no matter what. Same thing in Portland. Got patted down. I go through the scan machine. I walk out and I just raise my arms. I'm like, it's good. Guy's like, yeah, step over here. I need to pat you down. Okay. He's like, you got anything in your back pocket? I'm like, no. He pats down my left butt cheek, and then it's like, okay, you're good. How does my left butt cheek show that something's in there? You know what I mean? I'm like, there's nothing there. Yeah, Mick, exactly. You get patted down too. It's just weird. They like to pat on Zach. Yeah, exactly, top dog. I messed up once, had a card knife and a 9mm around my wall. Oh, no. Put it back in your car? That's super lucky, yeah. Yeah, no doubt, man. That's good, Gareth. I'm glad they let you do that. Yes, that prison wallet. I was like, ooh, they found it. But it was the left side. It wasn't, it wasn't anything crazy. So, but I will say this, in Vegas, my jeans are too tight. Yeah, I know, right? That's funny, Brasher Beer. Todd Porter, what's up? Butt cheeks, yeah. Nelly says they only pat down the cute ones. Ooh, nice. Thanks, Nelly. Well, she must get patted down all the time then. I was still, hey, let Nelly know. I was trying to find out more info about the boot selection after date night. That's we're all waiting to know. So we're gonna be waiting for that. We needed them the most. Too busy laughing at our mistakes. I know, right? I know. So it's all good. But when I came through Vegas on the way back, I didn't get patted down at all. And that's the first time in like 10 plus flights where I didn't get patted down. And that was actually something where I'm like, oh, dang. She heard? Nice, right on. So I was like, all right, it's all good. Josh, what's up, Josh? Gold Class crew member. Stories like this is why I've never been on a plane. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's TSA. You got to expect it, right? I think, but the weird part is, like, I think a week or two before we flew, they put a story out about the Portland TSA at the Portland International Airport, how they let a machete through. A machete. Machete. They let a machete through screening. And so I don't know if they're like cranking up on everything, but they found it. Props to the computers, right? Good technology in there. They found it. David, what's up? How are you, David? I saw someone got stabbed in the arm of the show. Yeah, I heard about that too. I saw Brandon Herrera said something about that, but I didn't hear the details on it. What's up, Gonzo? How are you? So it was a lot of fun. The SHOT Show was fantastic. We had fun there. Got to run into tons of people I haven't seen in a while. The SAT Companion Slim ALOX is TSA approved. I wouldn't risk mine. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, I mean that probably comes down to like individual TSA agents, right? Each one. There's a link to Birdie and Stables Forge. Thank you, Barbie. But yeah. Oh, you got Dutch Run? Nice, Mr. Mouse. Nice. Adventureman! Platinum crew member Master Monitor says, hey, everyone, just stopping in, out and about, running errands. Nice, man. Nice. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Rachel Jordan's in the house. Remember the crew as well. Glad y'all had a great time. It was fun. We got down there about a day and a half before the show started. A really bummer thing is we went to Hash House a Go-Go in Henderson. Because I don't like waiting in line at the Link one. It takes like an hour and a half or so to get in, have breakfast. And it's like the one in Henderson's only probably a 10, 15-minute drive. And they are gone out of that location. Completely closed down. Nothing online about it. Mapping took us right to it. But building's vacant in this big shopping center in Henderson. Just gone. What's up, Ken Faulkner? Gold Class crew member. How are you? After the show was over. Oh, okay. They got him taken care of, though? Tourniquet and everything? Dang, that's scary. They had to use a tourniquet. What's up, Sean Batts? How are you? Remember the crew? Yeah, so that's crazy stuff, man. Somebody getting the old stabby. What's up, Viking VM? Gold class crew member, how are you? At DIA, right before you go through TSA, there's a small station. If you have a knife or something that doesn't belong to you, you can drop it off there. Military address. Oh, that's good to know, Viking. Yeah, I was already through everything as the problem. I didn't even know I had it on me. That's the problem I ran into. So we can buy some TSA confiscated knives and maybe get a bug out. I hope not. I hope mine's getting mailed back to me. What's up, Metal Relic Art? How are you? Member of the crew? Yeah, that's crazy stuff. That's crazy stuff. Last time I was in Henderson, there wasn't a mall. Oh, it's been a while then. Henderson's like crazy with like tons of malls. There's like so many outdoor malls there. I mean, there's probably like 4 right by each other. Frankie's Tiki Room? Oh, I didn't even know about that. I'll have to look that up. Been on a plane once back in 85 going to Fort Dix for basic. They didn't check anything. Oh, I bet not. You probably couldn't take much with you anyways, could you? So, yeah, so we had fun with that. Wednesday, Benchmade hosted a little House of Metal. And I actually ended up with a coin as well. We got led into the event there, which was kind of cool. It was at the Link. They had this like special club reserved, and they had a Ozzy Osbourne cover band called Crazy Train, which the guys sounded like and looked like Ozzy, which was kind of cool. But they had this House of Metal coin that they give out for those who attended, so it's pretty cool. The whole theme was Benchmade House of Metal. And at that event, they announced their new, Big Red's going to Vegas in February for Def Leppard, dude. I love it. That's awesome. Digging the Def Leppard music. We should probably put it down here so it's a little more visible, maybe. But yeah, so it was a really fun event. They showed off. Oh, you lived in Vegas briefly, Marshall? That's cool. They showed off their new knife technology that's copyrighted, and it's a laser fusion technology that basically fuses 2 types of steel together. And pretty cool. Pretty cool overall. Excuse me. All right. But I want to see it on some folders. They have it on some fixed blades, some big old blades of them. They did a post on it the next morning as well and showed it off a bunch. Your prototypes arrived Friday from Best Tech. Nice. Doing a reveal on Wednesday night on the live show. Right on. Happy how they came out. A couple small changes. Nothing. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Thomas McDonald, what's up? It cuts with lasers? No, not really. But they basically just fused, like, they have a fancy Damasteel, and then they fused Rex 121 with it. So, like, the whole bottom edge of the knife is basically it's not really part of the core, but it's a fusion thing. So, probably and on a bigger blade. I mean, the blade's like this tall. But the bottom section, probably the width of, like, my finger, is the Rex 21. And then you have the whole fancy portion of the Damasteel on the rest of the blade. So, J. Jonah 707, what's up? Going away from plastic handles? Well, there's more to come on that soon. You know what I mean? Smash the like button, says Barbie. Pluck your pack rat, what's up? But I will tell you, they had a secret door in a secret back room full of basically like the guys in the shop that do all the cool stuff. Now, I would love to be part of that engineering team. And to me, that's where, like, they showed us like 10 different knives, which were under an NDA. Everyone that came in there had to fill out an NDA. But there is tons of people that got let in there all day long, every single day. In groups, in big groups. And so, yeah, it's a nice patch they came out with. But I will say this. Oh my gosh. Because I can't really talk about it, but things that we've had on the list for years, there's some life in there. There's some life in there. I can say that. And there's some crazy technology that blew my mind. And one of them in particular, and it was the most popular thing. Let's say it was like, this was on the table, right? There's like 10 knives. That's on the table. And instantly, Everybody, every single person's like, when does this come out? I mean, fantastic. Thank you, Big Red, for the gifted membership. And Ginger Fisher got his membership back. Jeremy Nedro, Platinum Crew member, Master Moderator, says, I'm heading to work. Get people's power back on. I hope everyone's staying safe and warm. Jeremy, that is awesome, man. Have fun. Be safe. And no, I'd say stay warm, but it's going to be cold out there. Thank you for what you do. I appreciate that. But Marshall, there's crazy stuff out there. Damasteel sacks are nice, but too pricey for me. I want the new Damasteel companion sack, almost $300. Oh, man, I'll have to look that one up. That looks good. Thank you, Big Red, for that membership. That's awesome. And welcome back, Ginger Fisher. Now you can get in on that giveaway. Don't forget that. But I honestly, so one of the engineers, him and I met up at the House of Metal. We've been chatting, and we're gonna work on some things, and I'm gonna try my hardest to, like, the minute I could get access to show you guys, I want first dibs on showing you guys what's up with it. Because honestly, like, I don't care if it's like maybe only the members or something. I don't know. But it's to me, it's something where a lot of people didn't know about their special products division. But the group of people I was in there with, I was like, as soon as I saw it, right? I mean, it came around to me and I'm like, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, how it sits right now needs no changes on this knife they had. And I was like, that right there is ready for special products division. I mean, honestly, yeah, DSKFS Jeremy, 100%, man. Oh. Rob, that got brought up. Lower prices got brought up. So I'm gonna wait to see how that folds out this year. I will say they've been working on a couple things. They haven't made it public, but I know they've been working on a couple things with that. So we'll see. And honestly, dang. You need to get with Olight and chew him out about the latest Open. I got an Olight story for you. KK donated a membership. Thank you, KK. Thomas McDonald got his membership back. So, yeah. So, awesome stuff. What's up, Rammer Jammer saying hello as well. Thank you again, KK. Welcome back, Thomas. Don't forget about that members-only giveaway out there. But, yes, the stuff they did show off, I was most excited for the redesigned bug out. And honestly, the best way it's been described is a cross between the Narrows and a bug out. And Amy did a great job on the video. I apologize for the microphone stuff. That was all on me the first day because I went there to get a video first thing Tuesday. Like I said, they were super nice to have Amy and Chad, which Amy's in charge of like blue class and hunt class, and Chad's in charge of black class. They both took time to sit down with me specifically, go over their classes of new stuff coming out this year. It looks like that new bug out's scheduled for about June. So I hope it gets done sooner. But same mechanism as the Narrows. You know, inside, you have that torsion spring in there. And really, honestly, it's lighter than any of the other bug outs. It's thinner than the Narrows, which is crazy. Ken Faulkner, gold class crew member for 1 whole year. You guys, give a shout out to Ken. Awesome member of the community. And let's do this. Let's do some more membership gifting. There we go. Let's give out some more memberships. How about that? Let's give out 5 more memberships. How about that? Maroney's got their membership back. Crispy Critter, Edgy American, D-Metal, and Trouble Bunny all getting their memberships back. Congratulations, you guys. What's up, Joe Kasperick? Yay, yay. I love it. Yeah, get in on that members only giveaway. It's a fun one. It's something that I wanted to do, and we made it happen, which is cool. But Olight. Well, let's finish up with Benchmade. So overall, my microphone situation, I changed phones last year between Blade West and now, and I forgot to double check right here my microphone setup, which is here. So I got some Rode mics, right? This is the controller. I have two separate mics, but they take a plug-in cord and a little cable that connects to your phone. The bad part about that is it needs USB-C now, and I didn't have a USB-C connector. Shout out, there was several people from different companies that were trying to hook me up. Nobody had that specific one because it goes to like the 3.5 jack, like you would your camera, into your phone. Makes it super portable, super easy to use on the fly, which is why I did that on those. Which videos the members only giveaway? So if you go to the members only area, it's the members exclusive giveaway for January, is what it should be labeled up as. I'd put a link, but I can't link it because of it's not a public video. It's only for the members. So yeah, Bradley. So right after Benchmade, I went to Microtech. I got the MSI Mini, the Mini MSI on video. Awesome. I didn't realize they had a carbon fiber full size one. Talking to Microtech, they said carbon fiber is coming to the Mini as well. But they put out a Grivery FRN handled one to start, as well as a titanium handled one, which looks awesome. If you haven't seen that video, I got a comparison of those up there real quick. They weren't super talkative as in Benchmade, but they wanted to show those off, and I wanted to see them. So they let me kind of have at it, and we went from that. Didn't have my microphone set up, so I just talked on it and asked him a couple quick questions. But that Tuesday night, first night of the show, I had to go to Best Buy, 25 minutes away, car ride to go get a $9 adapter so I could use my microphones. So, ladies don't have a member. What are they to do, Zach? The ladies don't have a member. Which member are you looking for? For your ladies? So it was kind of cool. Got the rest of them on there. More videos are coming out this week. I'm trying to space them out. Just doing one a day. Hopefully that's okay for everybody. I don't want to bombard everything, get everything crazy. Trying to backfill as well some other videos and get those going. I pre-ordered through my connections with ProTech a really cool knife. And we'll show that here in a minute. But the other portion was I got to meet some really cool people. There's the Benchmade SHOT Show video. Thanks, Big Red. I appreciate that. The Benchmade one. Thanks for the link on that. But they have some really cool stuff there. But and they were gonna name it something different or like a bug out with something after it. But they never could really continue and figure out or get anything approved that they want to do. So the regular bug out's the 535 model. This is the 534. So it's between the Mini, which is the 533, and the regular. It's the 534. Now, it would have been cool if they called it like the skinny bug out or something, but maybe that people wouldn't like that. I don't know. They probably could have came up with something cool. So, to me, that just means we get to name it. Between now and June, we get to name that bug out. So I'm actually going to put out a video, and I'm going to feature that bug out here in the next couple weeks, and I'm going to do a naming contest, and I'm going to see if we can get it to stick with Benchmade before they put out all their marketing. I think that would be pretty cool if our community right here, in the knife community, we named it. You know what I mean? Rachel Jordan donated a membership to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. It looks like Matt McKellis got his membership back. Thank you, Rachel. And then it looks like Matt Conklin also donated a membership. Thank you, Matt. And Roman Craig got his membership back as well. Thank you so much, both of you. That is super kind. Greatly appreciated. 16 subscribers to 300, says Maroni's. Making more content. Nice, right on. So many people getting close. I love that. ProTech SHOT Show video from Big Red. Thank you, Big Red, for posting that up. Steve L, member of the crew, what's up? Working and lurking. Nice. Steve, I posted up. We tried Capriotti's. I had the was it like the roasted turkey or whatever? I had it cold. It was pretty good. There was nothing like it. Bread was soft. It was a fantastic sub. Mrs. Zach actually had the Thanksgiving version of it with stuffing and all that, and she said it was great. Cranberry and stuffing, she loved it. So we went there specifically because we had seen that Monday, and Bug Out Slim is the new name. The wallet out. There you go. Handle on the 940. Yeah, this is a nice one. This is that Fat Carbon live wire. Pretty awesome with the MagnaCut battle wash blade. And it's super layered. It's hard to show on here, but the layering on there is pretty sick looking too. I brought that one with me. TSA was nice enough to leave it in my other bag, so that's good. SHOT Show Hogue video. Thanks, Big Red. Posting up my SHOT Show videos. Hogue has a new mini version of their 320, the K320. It's called the K365. Goes in line with the SIG lineup that they have. And I did confirm with Hogue that they are making that one in a manual as well. So I kind of got that information out of them. I also, if you saw my Hogue video, I talked with Hogue behind the scenes. I talked to him. There was one of their guys that works in kind of the production lead area, kind of so to speak, and he was very interested in my comments about their thumb studs. Because if you guys have seen that, the narrow bug, I like that, the bug in. Yeah, I want to show you because that aluminum handle, and there's no liners on it either, which is even better. I like that. Benchmade Midland. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Some good ideas already. The snug out. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. We can come up with some great good stuff. So you got the new X-Men manual flipper protect. Knives X. Sorry, I couldn't remember doing the blade, but I remember it was made by X-Men actor. Yeah, it's the Protec Avalon. Sean is the actor. I think Ashmore. Is it Ashmore? Sean Ashmore played Iron Man or something. The narrow bug out. I like that. In Valley, what's up? Please rethink your thumb studs. Sincerely a fan. Yeah, Neil. So you're not able to blade swap it. So I asked him about that. The blade is thinner, Slim. So I did follow up on that from my Monday live stream. I talked to him later in the week as well when I saw some comments about it on the video stuff. Peace Neighbor. Yeah, Peace Neighbor. It's awesome. It's an awesome knife. I've actually been carrying it. I'm carrying it right now. Let me break it out here. So I pre-ordered this with Protec, which was awesome. It's out in production here in the next week. So tons and tons. I don't know if you follow Peace Neighbor on Instagram, but on their Instagram stories today, they listed 10 dealers that all got their deliveries of this Protec Avalon. And I'm going to do a separate video on that. It should post up tomorrow, the Protec Avalon. It's an awesome knife. I featured it a little bit when I was meeting with Matt over at Protec for that video, which was great. The new bug out has the new thumb studs. Didn't mention that. Yeah, it's got all sorts of new stuff. So when we get the bug out, we'll talk about it. It's very similar in essence. I mean, it's got a new pocket clip, everything. There's a lot of stuff on there that is new. But I want to talk about the things that are out, which is great too. And got to see Ray, Everyday City Carry, over at the Farrah Monster and Wixco booth. And funny story with that, I show up and I flip my badge around, right? So it doesn't say Zach stuff on it. And it's just blank, right? On the backside. Knives Are Life, what's up? And I walk up and he's like, hey man, is there anything I can show you? And he's never seen me. I mean, he's seen me on video a long, long time ago. What's up, Nick Martino? Gold Class crew member, how are you? Josh Branson as well. Scapegoat and Magnamax. That one is awesome. It's a perfect size too. And the bug out brought to you by Ozempic. Maybe it's the bug out, the Oz out or something. We could come up with a good name. I think we're gonna do that. I'm working with Benchmade to see when they're gonna let me do a video on it since they already showed it off. Maybe they'll let me do a pre-video for a naming contest. They have a new social media manager, and she's fantastic. The other ones were just as good. However, they've split off a lot of duties, so there's a lot more direct social media aspect on certain people's jobs, which is great. So it allows other people to do other stuff. What's up, Brian White? Remember the crew? But the cool part, the really cool part, was getting to see some of that stuff that, Baker Forge is doing with ProTech on the new Malibu. They have, and I thought it was like, similar to like what Benchmade did with the Special Product Division bailout, where it was kind of a copper plated. I thought maybe it was copper infused on that. So go watch the video. But it's actually folded like Damascus, the steel is. And so it's in there. And yeah, Nick, heck yeah. ProTech's awesome. I've loved ProTech for a long time. But it was great working with them. Got to see Jen and Dave and Matt, and met a couple of their other employees as well when I was there, which was really cool. And really to see, like, forget Pedro, vote for Zach, says Mick. Yeah. That one of one custom Malibu they did for SHOT Show was gorgeous. Oh, the engraved one? Oh, man. I saw that one, and I'm like, one day I'll be able to afford that, right? I mean, it's insane. I mean, those are like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 single knife pieces. Split a lot of duties equals expensive. Yeah, but it's in a company that big, you have to do that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to keep up. 100%. ProTech Show customers are always insane. Yeah, Marshall, they do those like, I can't remember the engraver's name, but he does amazing work, and they let him just go crazy with it. Popcorn. Let's see the blade. ProTech is my favorite big production company, and they're local here in Los Angeles. Yeah, it was great. Matt gave us a tour when we were down there. Big Red, you were there. EDC Renzo, we all were able to go through, take a tour of ProTech's operation, which is, it's just in the time since we visited, they've grown. They've done more things there. I'm excited for them, what the future holds. They've been doing a lot of cool stuff. This knife, though, the ProTech Avalon, it is terrific. It's got a really long pocket clip, but they totally recessed the clip in there. It's only right-handed carry on this model, but it's a big one. It's a big one. And funny story about it, Sean Ashmore, the actor, and it's manual, button lock. It's great. He mentioned in his stories here a couple weeks ago that he originally went and designed this in a CAD program and sent it to ProTech. They built their 3D versions and some other stuff and sent him the 3D prints, and it was this big. And he's like, oh, I mean, I have a large glove size hand, so you can see, obviously, it's big enough for lots of people. So if you got big bear paws, if you got XXX, XXX hands, this is going to fit. But even if you have a smaller hand, you can operate it just fine. A little jimping on there. You got plenty of handle room. It's smooth. And as a manual button lock, you're going to use it so many places. Small shop at the time. Wow, they're awesome to check out. Yeah, EDC Renzo, it was a fun time. I know you loved it too. Big Red did as well. Yeah, there's some cool stickers, Nick, they put out with that. Is there a 2026 SHOT Show knife? Yes. So they have a full-size Presidio. Now, I didn't feature it because they weren't talking about it because they're doing it as their dealer exclusive for placing orders. But do I have a picture of it? Let me show you a picture. I think I posted this up in the members only prior. Zach's Daily Carry Crew gets a little inside look at some of the stuff. It's a part of being part of the crew. Try to give you a little exclusive content. Oh, I also met Frank. Fridays with Frank. If you watch that at all, Pinal County Sheriff Deputy Frank. I met him. Him and his media person Sam, which is awesome. They're both great people. All right, where did that go? It is a full-size Presidio. Oh, that's a video of it. That should be good enough. It's a full-size Presidio with micarta scales. Oops. with micarta handle scales and a really cool Cerakote pattern to match. Kind of like an old burlap military bag. And then the camo pattern is very specific to a certain military group. So that's going to be their SHOT Show exclusive. It'll show up like this. It'll say limited edition, laser marked on it. It is pretty awesome. So we'll see what that comes out at. We'll see what the pricing is on it. I'm not sure 100%, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, it's actually orange on there, which kind of the orange splatter. It's kind of a cool look. So what's up, Dwayne Letterman? How are you? I love it. I love it. Your favorite model? Nice, OC. A store near you already has a SHOT Show bailout? Oh, yeah, the orange one. Yeah, from before. That one's good. Some brand new models from Benchmade. Models from other companies. Yeah, ever evolving. Stay tuned this year. They have some refresh stuff. You know, you have your redesigned bug out, which is kind of what's new for the first half of the year. But there is some stuff that's not in the catalog. So if you see the catalog, not everything they're putting out this year is in the catalog. There's some cool stuff in the works. So he works in my area, Zach. I've seen him and his camera crew pulling people over all the time. He ain't that great, sorry to say. He's a traffic guy, right? He's a traffic guy from what it looks like. But he's just a down-to-earth guy, which I appreciate, you know. He's a down-to-earth guy I appreciate. He got famous on social media when they did their Fridays with Frank kind of thing. Too much, but I'm going to buy it. And so are you, Zach. Marshall. Yeah, I want to get one. I've collected a lot of the other SHOT Show knives. I think I'll probably get one. We'll see. But they don't sell it. Like, I checked already. They're not going to stock it at the Benchmade store. So it's just going to be a dealer. So SHOT Show knife is a Presidio case during the video. Yeah, so BFV, they hit it. And when I was talking to him, what's up, Kevin Smith and Knives, Gold Class crew member, brand new American as well. They basically like had everything out, and you could see it up here in the case. And they also had a black and blue. Gosh dang it. It escapes my mind. It's another out. Oh, dang it. What's the one that's like they tried to replace the Griptilian with it? My head's all messed up from this junk. Redoubt. They had a black and blue Redoubt. That's a dealer exclusive as well. So they didn't really want to show them, but they had them tucked in the video that you can see if you dig in, you know, zoom in a little bit. So it's pretty good. Grizzle Bear Leathercraft and just got home. Nice. Gold Class crew member. Welcome in. DC Conj Blades. What's up? Robert Jones, member of the crew as well. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to smash that like button. We are close to 100 likes. Let's get it going. James Gibson in the house as well. Got a couple other coins. I did a coin swap with Benchmade. One of the employees, they got this one for me. Got the USA flag on it, which is kind of cool. It's one they've had out for a while. But I did a coin swap because I picked up a SHOT Show 2016 coin, or 2026 coin. Locked and loaded. It's got the Vegas outline. But it's got a cool 250 years America, 1776 to 2026 SHOT Show Las Vegas. So kind of a cool coin that they did. And so I traded one with one of the Benchmade employees I know, and he gave me that. He's like, oh, we got to do a coin for coin exchange. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to argue about that. I did go around to hit up 511 to see if they had an exclusive patch this year. They were doing a weird deal, which they finally had time for additional grip scale options in the custom builder. Marshall, we talked about a lot of that. I can't share it publicly, but me and you will have to have breakfast. We'll have to go have breakfast or lunch or something, or maybe go grab a coffee because there's some cool stuff coming. And I'm excited to see how it pans out, right? Ideas are always great. I also talked to Benchmade about my other video idea, and they're on board. So that's going to save me hundreds of dollars and will be a fun video. So they're going to help sponsor it in kind. Told you about the bottle opener at the LaRue Tactical booth. Oh, yeah, BFV. Yeah, there's so much stuff that it was out there I didn't see. Rookie Noob, what's up? Member of the crew. Hey, hey. Did I hear Laren Thomas correctly the other day? No more CPM labeled MagnaCut. I think it's all switching over to Magna Max. I'm not sure on supplier. I'll have to double check on that. But 511 was doing an interesting thing where they actually had their big booth set up this year. What's up, Matthew? 4985. And every day they would scan your badge and give you a patch, kind of a rocker patch. And this was 511, SHOT Show 2026, Train Not Tamed. Just a little hook and loop patch. So they gave out 4 of them, one each day. I only got 2 of them because the other days I was busy. I didn't make it over there. They were in another building over there with ProTech and the Caesars Forum. And I made it over there 2 days in a row to film stuff. And the other 2 days I wasn't able to get over there. Having too much fun. What's up, Stephen Parks? Remember the crew? How are you? The Benchmade Zach out. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like a 940 version first, but I'm with it. Okay, let's see here. Thanks, OC. Did I miss? I thought I missed something. Maybe not. Offering a used M-Tech to anyone who will shovel snow, blow my driveway outside Detroit. I might throw in a small candy bar if you do a good job. There you go. Offers on the table. That's what I missed. I was like, I thought I saw something. That's pretty cool. Rocking the Tab Tower. Well, there you go. Big Red coming in hot with another gifted membership. Big Red, that's so kind of you. And it looks like Pocket Privilege got a membership. Miranda Keith, welcome in. Pocket Privilege, is this your first time being a member? Send me an email, zach.edc@gmail.com. The email is also in the description of this video. And give me your name and shipping address so we can get some swag out to you from the channel. All the new members get that. If you sign up again as a secondary member, renew your membership. The swag's only issued once. It's just funding-wise. I wish I could send it every time, but I can't. But all new members do get that, so that's awesome. They had some other patches and stuff from SHOT Show as well, which is kind of cool. They didn't have I was kind of expecting like a SHOT Show patch like this poker chip, but they didn't. They just had the poker chip stuff. But it's kind of cool. So I picked up a few things like that, which was great to see. Mrs. Zach on her travels. Thanks, Big Red, for putting my email in there. Y'all ain't right from Old Red. Old Red's itching to have a little fun. She made a stop by Old Red's there in Vegas. Checked it out. Was kind of hoping she'd see Blake Shelton, but he wasn't there. He was getting ready for his show. Magna Stiff. I love that. All right, so let's see. Telling mom. Hey, my members again. I'm telling mom. But so we talked about that. We talked about those. But yeah, SHOT Show was fun. It's a lot. There's a lot of stuff there. The hardest part for me is you can't buy anything, right? All these things, all these knife companies, everything else. And I was like, man. And Fremont Street Stories, yeah, I mean, we had some fun on Fremont. We went to Fremont Friday night. It was busy for a Friday night. We get there, police already had some guy that was drunk, passed out. He was trying to fight people, and then basically just passed out on the ground. So they were all standing around him. They were just waiting for the fire department to come check him out. Assuming they maybe have like a place for all the drunk people to go to like sleep it off. But yeah, that's where he went. Oh, a little shipping love from Mick Ranger. Thank you, Mick. So that was kind of funny. What's up, Moose Duty? How are you? And yeah, it was just one of those things where live music. They had a country music bar or a country music band outside one of the bars there, and it was just fun. It was fun. We stayed at a resort off the strip. That's generally what we do. I'm not a big fan of staying at the casinos and stuff. We have a rental car, so it's easier to just stay at a resort. Off the strip, you can park right there, go run around. We get there a little early. We go get groceries so we can, have breakfast and lunch and stuff. I just always, take stuff with me to the show. That way I don't have to, because they have a real limited option of food things unless you go back into the casino and go to any of the restaurants. And the restaurants are packed. So, do they have a drunk tank? I would imagine so. I imagine that's where they were taking him. But Fremont was awesome. It was packed. It was full of people. Some photos and videos I can't share. It's not PG-13 nor anything else. If you've been to Fremont Street, you know why. There's people with, anybody trying to do a little busking, make some money. They had people there letting you hold their snakes, big boa constrictors, and, people doing art, spray paint art, people doing tricks, people doing all sorts of stuff. Probably things that they're doing that they shouldn't be doing that you don't see either. But it's fun. You can spend a lot of time there. We went in and out of a couple casinos, played a few slot machines, lost a little, won a little, kind of broke out a little ahead, which was nice, and put that good to use. So, Roger Baker, what's up? The Western on Fremont used to be $15 a night 25 years ago. Oh, I bet. So that's just one of those cool parts was the dancing gorilla. Oh, yes, I have a video. Let me see if I can show the video of it. Bernie Stable Forge with a super chat. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Paint our living in graffiti and Bill Steam. That would be awesome, Nick. Let me see if I can find that video here. Hold on. It's going to be included in my ATV, but I figure we'll get it here. I can't show that one because that's got... I might not be able to play it because of the music on here. But here we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. And it gets even crazier. But there's a big dancing gorilla. There was two of them. There was this kind of orange-brown one, and then there was a white one. And they're just out there getting crazy doing stuff. Which is funny. I saw the largest boobs I've ever seen on Fremont. Yeah, there was a lot of that going on. And they had to have some big stickers. You know what I mean? They had to have some big stickers, if you can catch my drift on that. But overall, it was a fun time. I recommend it. Saw Sean, Big Brown Bear over at Spyderco. Ken Onion was there. Stopped in, talked to the people at Worksharp. I did ask them about the... because somebody had commented on the blue RMX, the remix that they released. They do those reserve series small runs. And I asked them about it, and then the quantity they made was pretty good, but it was flash in the pan, hot. And any of those ones they sent out to like my channel and others, that wasn't counted in their run. So they had that just for sale, but they sold super fast, which was awesome. So recognized one of their employees, which was great. And they donated $5,000 that they made out of part of that to the foundation that literally puts people employed. It gives them jobs and finds them jobs when, they have a handicap or a disability that they can't work, a full production job maybe. So it's kind of cool if they do that stuff. But I also, Pinkle pasties, yeah. They had to have some darker ones on a couple. It didn't even look like regular stickers. It looked like the size of this patch. It looked like this. There was not even a design on it. It was just like this. And I'm like, dude, they're covering up something massive under that. But yeah, so the really cool part is, yeah, the PVK physical location's gone. Yeah. Yeah, they're still out there. They're still selling knives though, PVK, and they're getting exclusives. They were there at SHOT Show, making their orders, getting stuff. And I know ProTech, for example, they sold some very specific SHOT Show stuff to their dealers. So look for that because that stuff's all shipping out to them right now. So I'm assuming knowing Matt and Jen and their whole crew, like they probably got back Saturday and, you know, stopped at the shop, put stuff away, and started filling orders. That's just the kind of like hardworking people they are. So, yeah, Mrs. Zach got to go. Yeah, so she was able to go to a couple places. She went and saw Hoover Dam and stuff like that. So it was really good. We had a rental car for that. It was awesome. Your biggest handicap's your good looks. Hey, you know, we all can't be blessed like you. Just saying. Um, yeah, heck yeah, pocket privilege. Being part of the crew, 100%. So, overall, I think it'd be kind of cool if we did a naming contest. There's lots more to talk about. I'm wrapping up doing editing today while I'm going to watch the NFC Championship game. I don't know if there's an update yet, if the Broncos stuff with the Patriots is going on, but it's happening. Brian Kerr, Gold Class crew member, what's happening? And don't forget, pocket privilege, if you hit the little smile button right next to the chat, you got a whole bunch of emojis that you can use as well when you leave comments on videos or you leave comments in the live chat. It's just one of the member features. So we'll be adding some new stuff. Broncos are up 7-0. Okay, thanks, Big Red. Go Rams. Oh, yeah, you're down in LA, so I get it. I get it. You know, we can't all be Rams fans and live in Seattle. Oh, it's 7-7 now? Okay. You'll be surprised? Oh, okay. Go Hawks. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope the Seahawks win just so they can get back to the Super Bowl. It'd be kind of cool just with the team they have. But all the teams left are pretty dang good, obviously. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like you got the best of the best right now, and we'll see how it shakes out. We saw the playoffs. A lot of the playoff games came down to like a field goal, you know, or one score, except for the Niners. Yee! Mo Patty EDC donated a membership. Nick says the Hawks are winning the Super Bowl. I hope so. Moose Duty got his membership back from your good friend in the community, Mo Patty EDC. Thank you, Mo Patty. All right, we're getting snow there. Oh, geez, Jason. Rams beat my Bears. Go Hawks. Yeah, right, Bradley? Yeah, you got to cheer for them, right? Anyone know if that Benchmade patch is SHOT Show one on the website? I really like it. HCCF. So this was something they gave out at SHOT Show. I have seen a couple on the Bay, if you catch my drift. They're selling them for crazy amounts of money, which I always go on there to see what people are doing. But they're averaging about $20 to $30 per patch if you want to buy them from somebody that got it for free. Maybe it helps pay for their, you know, part of their hotel room. But people do get them and sell them all the time. So the refs will decide who wins the Super Bowl. That might be something that happens. I've seen a lot of that. Yeah, we're getting pounded with snow. Dang, Nick. Coming down sideways. Benchmade thread is, oh, that's a good one. I like that, Mike. So think of it. I'm going to talk to them this week and see what the thoughts are. I didn't even think about that, like having a naming contest, but Sea Chicken wins or the season is an asterisk. Yeah, right. Thank you, Big Red, for posting the link. KnifeTubeSchedule.com. Check it out. Thank you to Scott, My Knife Journey, for keeping that up for all of us. If you want to know what's on, you want to know what's happening, that is where to go and get your action. So, all right, let's get some stuff ready to go. There's more to show, but I want to keep this reasonable, not only for you, but for me. I need to go do a little steam, do a little, whatchamacallit. I got the little thing right here. What is that? Neti pot? Neti pot. I don't know. Protex not only have a certain feel in hand, but they also look good. Yeah, heck yeah. Benchmade Slenderman. Ooh. TSA Evader. Oh, see, I like that. You guys are coming up with awesome names. I like that. Okay, so shout out to Work Sharp. I went by Work Sharp, and I was like, hey, you guys, and they have some, by the way, they have some cool stuff coming out this year. Shout out to my people at Work Sharp. They may have taken me in the back room and showed me a few things. They have some cool things coming out. But this is their new packaging for their folding field sharpener, which we've looked at this. Ceramic plate, diamond plate, right? You get the diamond ceramic, 20 degrees, 25 to hone. The built-in, They understand that this is a pain in the butt to open. They're working on that, hopefully to redesign it, is what I was told. But they have some really cool stuff coming up. But we're going to give one away because they gave me one and said, make sure you give this away. We want to support you. And more stuff to come from them. So, what's up, Tim? Palmer, what's up? Member of the crew? Good to see you as well. And they obviously are going to continue with their Reserve Series products. Stay tuned. They have some more stuff coming out. Also, if you know the RMX, let's pull this one out. You know the RMX, right? They have a manual version. This one's a little more like you got to push the button to flip it out, right? Unless you put in the really cool auto pivot assembly. What's up, Level On Up? I will say this. They have more stuff coming out on the RMX line, which is awesome. So pretty cool. You have a few different ones. All right, let's get some stuff here. I got some stuff here for everyone. Not for everyone. For a winner today. We're going to do a giveaway. That's just what it's at. Playing with yours right now. Nice, David. But I forgot. What are we going to do? Doing it live. I forgot to get a giveaway knife. There's the giveaway rules. One guess only. Closest without going over. Ties go to second round. One account only, please. U.S. address is only for shipping. My screen and my moderator screen will be final. Thank you, Big Red, for putting that up. Like the RMX, I keep missing the drops, fortunately. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to continue putting it out. I know I tried to share on Instagram as well as YouTube the week prior, a few days prior, the day prior, just to let people know, like, this is coming out Monday, 10 a.m. It's kind of a first come, first serve kind of a deal. So, calling Mrs. Zach. Yeah, she's taking care of business right now. Old man on the ridge, what's up? Just woke up from a nap. Nothing like a nap on a cold, snowy day. I agree. Tim Bushy, what's up? RMX pivot system is a game changer. Great design. I like it. It's good. I told him too. I'm like, he's like, dude, I saw your video. He goes, but I actually liked it because it showed the reel on that live where I was like, let's just do it live. Like, I don't care. Oh, Pequeño, what's up? I was like, I don't care, that I look like a fool. I'm just like everyday Joe, right? I'm like trying to figure out that RMX pivot system, right? The remix. And they were like, it actually worked good. I'm like, then I put my video out right afterwards going, hey, here's how you do it. But that's how you learn. But also, they literally said it showed us that we need to put that stuff out ahead of time and let people know, because people don't know, like, you're not supposed to push it in all the way like I was trying to. It's just a half push and twist. It's a really simple thing when you do it. But me, like most people, you're trying to screw it in all the way. You can't do that because there's that piece that blocks it. Anyways, that was the greatest video ever made. I know, right, Marshall? It's great. It's boom, done. I know Ken had something to say about that pivot. Yeah, I don't know about that. He never told me. Ooh, some soup today? That sounds good. Yeah, I need to get some chicken soup or something. Chicken soup for the soul, right? We got some chicken soup for the soul. All right, let me look. I wonder. What is this one? Let me look at. I have a knife sitting right here. Let me look at this one. I want to make sure it's at a level for you guys. Oh, okay. I like this one. Oh, yeah. You guys will like this. Okay. Let's do this one. All right. I have a knife ready for the giveaway. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's put this off to the side. Let me get my hauls. Wish I could get my girls to eat chicken soup, says Will. They're both sick again. Oh, I'm sorry, that's no fun. Eating homemade beef stew. Oh, James, that sounds delicious. And we're looking to purchase a green aluminum mini MSI. They're currently available at Blade City. Oh, they're already out there, the minis. Okay. I really like the feel of it. They kind of remind me of like the thickness of like a mini barrage, if that makes sense. Definitely watch my video. I compare the two, the full size and the mini at SHOT Show there. Like super time in Vegas. Man, I wish I could have been hanging out with you. Could have been great, Zach. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like next time I go, I'll try to do like Neves. You know, Jared. He sent me a message. He's like, "Bro, I wish I knew you were there." That guy's hard to find. I look for him all over, and he's just all over. 6-minute halves, yeah. All right, we got some stuff in here. Let's spread it out. Oof, we got a Zach stuff patch. All right, we're getting the hookup. We got a pink DSKFS, a blue DSKFS. Look at this. Oh, we got Big Red's Saturday Night Live Ranger Eye. Man, Big Red, thank you so much. You can only win those. We got the Edge of Perfection from Benchmade patch. Look at this. We're doing a House of Metal Benchmade sticker. A little DSKFS, Zach stuff. You get the blue card from Bluminati Ninja. The Zach's DSKFS blue card. Split in slices. Some more Zach. You get both of those. Little Glow Rhino. Oh, I talked to Glow Rhino as well. They have some cool stuff coming out. He swore me to secrecy on two things. But the video is out. Or no, the video is coming out this week on that one. So they have some cool stuff as well. The collaboration projects is what I'm not able to share. But they're pretty cool. OCD for EDC, more Big Red. Sorry, I'm just whipping through these. Crows, Blades right here. Got the Hawaiian shirt, holographic. More Glow Rhino. Kevin Smith and Knives right there. And Pocket Razors, who this last week would have turned 57. So rest in peace, buddy. We will see you again soon one day. Miss our conversations, our good chats. I got the Black Luna Mini MSI a week or two ago. I can't wait for Skiff to make the new better fit. Oh, they're making new ones for that one? That's awesome, Gabe. I appreciate you letting us know about that. More swag, more swag. Yep. All right. Let's see here. That Halls does help. I should have put that in a long time ago. Okay. What are we missing? Oh, hold on. I have a whole box of stuff here that I didn't even get. So we got a Hogue patch. Oh, we got to include one of these. We got the Zach stuff. Blue butterfly patch from Bluminati Ninja. Got to include that. What else we got in here? Let's include a Bluminati Ninja sticker. Oh, man, I have a box of goodies here I didn't even include. All right. We're just going to roll with it. We got to get one of these stickers out. You're missing my number. All right, let's do this one. The exclusive Hedgehog sticker from Traditional Pocket Knives. We'll toss that in there as well. What else are we missing? Oh, I got to get the other bag. That's why. All right. Let's see here. How about one of the new Benchmade patches? I got another one of those. We'll throw that in as well. Some good stuff there. I don't know if they're going to have these again. I'd imagine they made some of these for the year, but we'll see. Obviously, they can reorder, so we'll see how that goes. Brand New American, what's up? Urban Woodsman. The winning number again? Yeah, right? All right, let's get some numbers printed out here on a piece of paper. Yeah, the Benchmade patch is awesome. It's a big one. It's nice. I need to actually put this one up on my wall. Do you think we can get it in one throw? Let's see if we can get it in one throw. Oh, it's literally hung on by just half of it. And it's sideways. All right, we'll fix it after the show here. Rachel Jordan, member for 8 months. Nice, unique patch. Cool. Thank you so much for your support, Rachel. Yeah, let's have a fun giveaway. And I have something sharp over here too. Nice. Big Red's got the start covered. All right. Let's see here. Just got home from church, says Thomas. Nice, nice. Bob Tism's here as well. All right, let's get our range. All right. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be interesting, so get ready. Are you ready? All right. Okay. Let's get this folded up. The official paper all ready to go. Help with gadgets. Remember the crew. 7-7 still. All right. Fair enough. All right, so we got it right here. Let's put it underneath the Work Sharp folding field sharpener. As soon as we see the start, there it is. Your range is a unique one, so I'm going to type it in the chat and only comment the number. Don't comment anything super crazy because the numbers are going to go quick. I want to make sure they all stay on the screen. There's your range. Your range is 75 to 315. 75 to 315 is the range. Good luck. One guess only. Closest without going over. Ties go to a second round. U.S. address is only for shipping. One account only. And my screen and moderator screen will be final. But it was a blast. Had fun. I got to say, ProTech's going to kill it this year with not only the Scapegoat, but this Avalon. They did the blue one as a Facebook exclusive release a couple weeks ago. I don't have Facebook, so I missed out on that one. It also came with like I think a sharpening stone and some other stuff. So we'll see. I imagine a blue one will show up somewhere on the market. It was kind of like a tumbled blue handle. It looks pretty good, but it's solid. It's so solid, and of course their attention to detail on that stuff is just crazy. So, yep, they're good people there. All right, so 75 to 315, 315 is your range. And let's see, I'm going to go back through and just kind of pre-sort anything just to double check and make sure. So 75 to 315, closest without going over. Let's see who's going to be the closest without going over. And Big Red, why don't you give us like another 15, 20 seconds and we'll call it. Because the guesses are coming in hot. We'll get this rolling. Thanks for putting up with me being a little under the weather today. But I wanted to tell you as much as I could about the fun trip in a short amount of time. What's up, Fed Harrison? Platinum crew member, master moderator. Good to see you. All right, there is our stop sign. So let's go ahead. I'm going to scroll back up to the top of the guesses. And let's show you what we got. So hold off on your comments real quick until we get this winner selected. But 75 to 315, 134. Closest without going over to 134. So let's see what we get. Squeaky chair. Got a 124. Let's see if we have anything closer. I got a 132 from Crow's Blades. So 132 is in the lead. Let me see if there's anything else closer or right on the money without going over. $134. 132 might take it. Napping so I don't get the toothache much. Love everyone. I'm 22 for Mick Ranger. Thank you so much, Ed. All your support. Platinum crew member. All right, let's see if there's anything else. 132 is in the lead right now. Scrolling back through. Looks like everybody's congratulating Ron. Big Red sees it as well. Excuse me. Oh, man. Dang it. Oh, yep, there we go. So you guys are seeing the same thing. My moderator is seeing the same thing. 132 Crow's Blades. What's up, Crow? All right. So, Ron, send me an email with your current shipping info, and we will get this to you. Let me show you the knife that you've won. It's a USA made Kershaw. Now, this is awesome. One, that they're making it here in the U.S. And two, thanks, Mo Patty, I appreciate it. Two, it's really cool. It's the button lock iridium. It is a awesome knife. So solid. Great blade. I like the button lock mechanism. I'm not sure what you feel about it. It's got the kind of olive green, OD green backspacer in aluminum. G10 handles. Thumb stud deployment. Awesome blade shape and grind on it. Super pokey, stabby. Great action on it. Could not have gone to a better crow, says Mr. Mouse. Heck yeah. This is awesome. So, yeah, 100%, Mike. Yeah, you're welcome. Huge shout out to Big Red for the awesome moderating, as always, of course, just like Mike said. But congratulations, Ron. We'll get all this stuff out to you. You get this awesome little swag pack. You also get the field sharpener. Kershaw, go Hawks. Yes, Nick, 100%. But stay tuned. I'm excited to pitch the idea for the naming of the new bug out. Even as just a get one in, we'll do our own, even if they don't officially take the name. We'll have fun with it, you know what I mean? Sorry, Zach, but I missed the stream due to 15 feet or 15 inches of snow removal still coming down in Indy. Dang. Thanks for all your support, Splitting Slices. Platinum crew member for 40 months. Don't forget, members of the crew, there's the January giveaway. We'll be doing the drawing the first Sunday of February. It's going to be a fun one. And don't forget later today, I'm not sure. I tried to call old dad again, OCD for EDC, yesterday evening. When we got back, no answer. So I'm just trying to figure out just what they're up to, how they're doing, and see literally if they're going to go live, because they haven't gone live the last couple weeks, live stream. So stay tuned to their Instagram. Also, many others, including Barbie, is going live here soon with her giveaway right after this stream. So check out knifetubeschedule.com. Make sure you support everyone here in the community. Thank you again. I really appreciate all your support. Like I said, I found something really cool for the members only giveaway. It's going to be a fun one to give away. I look forward to that. But more content coming out this week. Again, don't forget, normal time, hopefully for SKL next Saturday, 10 p.m. Pacific. But stay tuned. There might be an update to the time. Either way, Knife Tube schedule. Big Red linked it right there. EDC Renzo said go Hawks, even though it pains him. Thank you all so much. I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to get some soup. I'm going to take some more vitamins. And we're going to get feeling better so I can go back to work. And that's the key, right? Had a week off, a vacation with the holiday. Partied too hard in Fremont Friday night. That's how it is. Thank you all so much for the super chats. Thank you to Zach's Daily Carry Crew for all your continued support. Those of you who just got your memberships back, don't forget the members only giveaway we talked about. Have an awesome rest of your day. But most importantly, hashtag DSKFS. Do something kind for someone. And take care.